Welcome, everybody, back to a brand new series. And this time, I am breaking out the Xbox 360 in order to play this game. I went to the store. I picked it up because I was just having a craving for the game that, at that time on the Xbox 360, this was by far my favorite story game, of course, until Red Dead Redemption 2 came out and we were introduced to Arthur Morgan. But before Arthur Morgan was the one and only John Marston. So let's get into this series. I'm going to make these probably pretty short. We'll just do a couple missions per video. And that's it. Let's get it going. Leave a like, hit that sub button, comment on the last time that you played Red Dead Redemption 1 or if you've ever even played it before. But let's get to it.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can by voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
All right, and here we go. Go to the saloon. I gotta say, this game still looks incredibly good for being 13 years old. All right, hold tap A, and this is not the updated version on the Xbox Series X. This is the Xbox 360. I'm looking forward to hearing those achievements pop.
John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Follow Jake to the horses. I just remember playing this game and thinking how revolutionary this is. You know, I because my grandpa.
Let's mount up and hit the trail.
Because of my grandpa, I always had an interest in the West. You know, of course, the time that he was born, Westerns were really big.
On the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
And he kind of introduced me to a few of them growing up. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Thought we were going to go around the train. All right, let's go. To spray your horse and move faster, tap A. If you hold A, your horse will maintain its current speed.
Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
So I wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 1. I know the stories are flip-flopped, but...
time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Wow. But I wanted to play this one before we got into Red Dead Redemption 2. Because I don't know if I could play a game like Red Dead Redemption 2 and then jump back 13 years and play a world that is less
it was the
full.
marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a gag. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Oh my god. You guys obviously can't see, but I've got goosebumps right now.
Gio, you ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you're better off not knowing.
I have not played this game in so
I'll tell you, Mr.
long.
Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
All right, gonna go see our boy Bill Williamson, and it's crazy going back to this game because it almost is like playing it for the first time after 13 years. But
Listen, mister, this here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
what I love about Red Dead Redemption 1 after playing Red Dead Redemption 2 is just this area just feels a little more run down because the Wild West is starting to wither away a little bit. You can truly feel that in this one, whereas in the second game, it's still thriving a little bit. The frame rate. I forgot about the frame rate. It's so bad. You can see the stuttering.
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well...
I never really understood what he was thinking at that point. He had 3 people aiming at him, and he pulled out his pistol. Ah, it's the one and only Bonnie. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't try to pop out and shoot them, too. What I love about games like this is starting from scratch. Like, I really loved Grand Theft Auto 4 because you start as this character that is starting fresh in a whole new area. And it's kind of the same way with John Marston. You know, he starts off in this new ranch. He has $0 in his pocket. He has no weapons. He has no tools. Like, he doesn't have a rope. He has nothing. He literally has nothing. And I think that's what I loved about this game so much. It's just the start of feeling fresh. You don't have a actual home. I love that about this game.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem...
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie MacFarlane. Miss Bonnie MacFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss MacFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right. Let's get it going. Man, it feels so good to be on this ranch again. All right, join Bonnie. Bonnie is the blue dot on your map. Yes, we do know that. I will say it does hit a little bit more knowing that we are wearing Arthur Morgan's hat. It's a little bit harder.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
All right. Let's get it going. I will say, man, for the Xbox 360, like I was saying, the game still looks pretty good and it plays very well. I guess, I don't know, man. I once I got the new generation of consoles, I never looked back.
Such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss MacFarlane.
And
okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
if it was an older game, I made
Come on,
sure to play it
time
on a
for you to see
PC.
what a real ranch looks like.
Hey, we live on a ranch.
Come on.
When you're riding close to companion, you can hold A to match their speed.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Got the
And
horse
here's
corral.
This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Very true.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
You know, I really hope
Yeah.
if Red Dead Redemption 3 comes out, if we get a Red Dead
And here
3,
we are, back at the house.
Bonnie is in
Let's
there.
stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss MacFarlane.
She was such a good character. All right, ride your horse to the hitching post. There we go.
Well, are we going inside?
But give me a second to get off my horse. I was just shot. I'm a little slow.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss MacFarlane.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
When did John Marston become so elegant?
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
All right, let's go take care of some vermin.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
That we should. That we should. This game also hit a little bit different at night. Just something about
Let's go.
the nature sound effects and...
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again.
Uh-oh.
Get down and give me a hand, will you?
I got you.
Easy now.
And it seemed like there was more
Get your rifle out.
crime activity.
About
I could just be
these
thinking
will
about...
be
I could just be
their
thinking that, but there seemed to be more crime activity at night in this game as well.
maker.
You had
Shooting.
dangerous animals come out at night. Oh, come on, at least try to run away.
Outlaws, I see. Shot. Got one.
Where's my dead eye? All right, got it.
Can be wily little critters. Now back up. We should check out the rest of the range.
You know, this ranch doesn't seem so bad when the most inconvenient thing is rabbits.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
All right, let's go.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Oh no, come on.
boy.
The horses are going crazy.
Chicken.
Jump on over, there we go. Oh, they have chicken. I never noticed that. They have chickens in their mouths.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Man, the level of detail in this game.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
All right, let's go, Bonnie.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of
Something I've
practice.
had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss MacFarlane.
Here we are.
Ugh, Bonnie is the best. She took me in. She got my wounds healed.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life.
Thank you for your help.
Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss MacFarlane.
You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. If you sleep, you will wake up 6 hours later. That's not that much sleep. But I guess they didn't sleep a lot back then, huh? You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. All right, current Deadeye level 1 of 3. Fame plus 150. Let's see if we can get max honor. Max fame. All right, there we go. No slave slot. Yes, new save slot. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, I want to keep these videos kind of short and sweet. And we're going to complete all of the story missions. I'm going to complete as many stranger missions as we possibly can because, man, this game had some good ones. But that'll do it for this episode. I look forward to playing through this game again, man. I am so excited to play through this and then play Red Dead Redemption 2. But, oh, such a good game. One of the best to ever do it. Rockstar, you need to give yourselves a pat on the back for creating this masterpiece. But, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.